intervention of the army. Some army vehicles have been attacked. You can see that petrol bombs have been thrown. And inevitably, there are a number of diehards staying out tonight, prepared to stay until the bitter end. On both sides, that is. Not as many as during the day, but nevertheless, still a sizable amount.
During the day, the new element introduced into this ongoing crisis was the appearance, after the anti-government forces had owned the streets of Cairo for the last 8 days, on day 9, saw the pro-government forces manifest here, mounting a cavalry charge into the protesters in Tahrir Square, which is now far less thick of people protesting against President Mubarak. The square is calm now, though, with just little pockets of clashes going on around its fringes where the army is attempting to control access. But during the day, as you can see, tens of thousands of people were out on the streets, and as the pro-government forces tackled them, these were the scenes that followed. The army showing remarkable restraint, not using any form of lethal force, attempting to get itself between the two camps to keep them apart. There have been a number of declarations from outside Egypt today. The United Nations, the United States, the European Union, even NATO have all called for calm, for both sides to show restraint. However, Egypt's foreign minister has called on the foreign powers to stay out of the crisis, saying any declarations being made by any foreign power could only poison the situation further. Also today, Mohammed El-Baradei has said he believes that President Mubarak could be gone as early as Friday. Friday will be a key day in this crisis. The anti-government protesters are planning what they call the Friday of departure, gathering their strength to again demonstrate massively in Cairo to call for an end to more than 30 years of rule by the 82-year-old President Mubarak. Mr. Al-Baradei also says he has proof now that the police have infiltrated the anti-government demonstrators in order to sow mayhem and cause mindless destruction, to blacken their reputation and to perhaps force the intervention of the army to prevent further bloodshed and destruction. We will, of course, be following this crisis regularly throughout the evening.
While the anti-Mubarak crowds dominated the streets, passion combined with calm, but they stayed. Mubarak insisted on a phased departure, but they weren't having it. In an interview before the day's clashes, the head of the National Association for Change, George Ishak, said of